Hello and welcome to the Kamarill Starleague round of 8. Kamarill himself couldn't make it tonight, so he let me cast this series. Thank you very much to him for putting on this league and giving me the opportunity to cast these games. Magnath throws down a pylon at the front while Snap sends out his Overlord drone. Make a 15 hatch question mark. I think we're gonna see Snap get a little bit aggressive. This is a fake 2-base play, so he's gonna throw down the hatch, get the pool, and then spam lings. So there are a lot of things on the line here. This league started out, well, season 6 of this league, it actually outlasted the Korean Star League. So this league started out in the round of 32, and we've climbed all the way here to the round of 8. What a ride it's been. Victors here today will get themselves into the prize money. Magnath has dropped a Forge first. There's the first pylon. This is a very aggressive pylon here on the high ground. Snap has every opportunity in the world to shut this down. But, ooh, this is an older build. I haven't seen this in a while. The block on the high ground, the triple pylon wall. And Magnath proxied the... Hey, thank you so much for the raid. I'm gonna turn off the browser source actually so it doesn't... Oh my god, make it stop. Okay, sorry guys. I'll play that during intermission if you guys want, but thank you for the raid. Also, thank you for the follow, Beowulf. First cannon is up here for Magnath. Snap takes out both cannons, and it looks like this proxy shut down. Why would you proxy the Cyber Core, Magnath? Why would you do this? So, Magnath is now out 2 cannons and a cybernetics core. It's gonna drop a Stargate at the front. Snap is sending out a ton of slow ling. Magnath is going to hold the wall. And we're off to an incredibly weird start. Things have settled down. No one died. I'm astounded. I'm actually at a loss for words. Magnath is somehow supply blocked. I don't know how that works either. Like, I think nerves might be coming into play here in game number 1. This is actually a best of 5 here in the round of 8. So there's plenty of time for the nerves to wear off as the series goes on. Snap was not able to get across the map in time to get in the wall, and Magnath was not able to successfully cannon rush his opponent, so we have a hard reset, and we're basically back at the start of the game. Snap is pretty favored moving forward. He has some army out to defend already, and he is pretty heavily ahead in the work count as well. Oracle is finishing up for Magnath. There it goes. Revelation is cast on the base of Snap. It's not gonna see too much. It's gonna see that he does indeed have a spawning I guess it sees the lair morphing, but it's 5 minutes into the game. He should have a lair morphing. I feel like this Oracle would be better spent using his energy. Well, the Oracle energy would be better spent burning down the lings. Maybe some drones as well. Hopefully. But as it is right now, Magnath hasn't really been able to touch the Zerg economy. So the idea behind Magnath moving in with 2 Oracles and a Phoenix is he's going to get a lift on a Queen, while the Oracles deal damage, only the Spore. He's shooting the... He didn't do it! He didn't do the thing! He didn't do the thing you do when you have 2 Oracles and a Phoenix! I don't know how to read this game, guys. I'm sorry. This is, I know... I've seen Magnath play quite a few times. I've had the honor of casting him in a couple tournaments, and... this doesn't feel like Magnath to me. This feels like Proto-Magnath. It's gotta be nerves. It's absolutely gotta be. And hey, I guess since we have some downtime, I'll go back and try to explain the stakes once again. Beowulf is asking, so what was up with the Cybercore and the Zerg Natural? It's unclear. You just don't do that. That's not meta. You don't do that. So, Magnath was being an absolute mad lad there. I'm very unclear if there was a strategic reason for doing so. It could very well be he just forgot it back at home and needed to get it down. So he tossed it down. But yeah, these 2 warriors have come a long way from the round of 32. This is like my 4th attempt to explain this. But if they win this match, they're going to get into the prize pool. That's right. Every season of the KSL has a prize pool. And Kamarill has very generously thrown out $50 for these... For the top 4 contestants. You don't want to come all this way and be this close getting that prize. Go down in flame. Snap's going into Lingbane Hydra, it looks like... Oh, no, he's going into Hydra Lurker Bane. Wait, is he not going into Lingbane? Is there a Baneling nest on the field? Guys, I swear I'm a competent caster. It's just, this game's throwing me for a loop. So it's pure Hydra Lurker from Snap. Magnath is building up your standard Protoss army ball. Nothing researching at the Twilight right now. He does have charge. Going into Storm next. +1 almost finished up. Snap is F2ing his army back home to clean up the Zealots. I think a couple Lings could have done the job equally as well while Snap attacked across the map, but Snap didn't, so Magnath is going to have time to build up a bigger and bigger army. Snap is a little bit up in supply, but remember, these Protoss units are a lot higher value for the supply they cost. And an engagement would depend on how well Snap positioned his lurkers, got the siege going. Revelation is spent on the army. I don't think he revealed a single lurker, though. So when you have oracles, the idea is you keep casting Revelation on the lurkers, which does, of course, reveal them, so your units can hit them with the lasers. Magnath just wants to keep tabs on the army, make sure it's not moving across the map to kill him. Snap is just maintaining a defensive posture, saturating his 4th base and going up to Hive Tech, very likely to get some lurker upgrades. He's going to load up a Dropper Lord and drop quite a few lings across the map. Phoenix is ineffectually shooting the Dropper Lord. The Archons pump out the real. Gonna drop the lings. They're not really going to kill anything. Will they get a probe kill? It looks like they will. Magnath is quite well. That splits off some wings. Cap into the wall. He's gonna break through, but, I mean, it's not gonna deal any lasting damage. Maybe a small amount of hull damage to the Immortal. In the meantime, Snap's main force swings around to the right. Magnath is looking for the Zerg army, and he's not gonna find it. So hopefully his intuition is working out for him. This is a terrifying amount of lurkers. Adaptive Talons is almost finished up, meaning we're going to have essentially insta-burrow in just a matter of moments. Magnath knows... No, he should know that this 4th Nexus is forfeit. He can't sustain this much lurker fire! The High Templars are even getting shredded down in the back. Those are phenomenal storms, though, from Magnath. And he is going to hold on to his 3rd base and drop a 4th Nexus once again. In the meantime, a couple charge lots go into the natural of the Zerg. Gonna take out Atron. Not a bad haul. Both players have massive banks. Vipers on the field for Snap. Snap's engaging well. His lurker positioning is okay, but he keeps clumping them up. So Magnath is able to get off some absolutely incredible storm. And actually, Snap has lost far more resources in this game than Magnath. Oh, Magnath picks off a hatch. That was a lot of free Hydra going down. 0 units lost for the Protoss in that small skirmish. Great Tumors are being gunned down left and right. 3 lurkers are morphing here, hugely vulnerable. Ro picks off 1. Storms are landing around the Protoss army, right onto those sensitive Hydra. Snap taking a little bit of time to react to this. Oh, There's no more lurkers here. Broodlords are being morphed in, but they aren't grouped up. There's only 6 of them. 2 of them are going to get picked off before they can deal any real damage. Maybe. Oh wait, no, there's nothing that shoots up here for Magnath, actually. He didn't morph any Archons. Broodlords are focusing down the high temp, so now there aren't going to be any Archons. Magnath recalls his forces and tries to run the rest into the natural, but there's Hydra here to intercept. Link, wait, did the soundtrack just play the same song twice? I'm pretty sure it did. Incredible. But a lot of charge lots got picked up here, but as the Protoss, you should be on a big enough economy that running charge lots into your opponent's base is basically free. Like, you leave 13 to 17 supply free, warp in some charge lots, and just keep trading them out because you need a sink for your minerals. However, Magnath lost quite a bit. Snap is technically behind in army supply, but he has a lot of Broodlords on the field. That's where he's been sinking his money. Carriers on the field for Magnath. 2 more about to pop. I don't know how I feel about him extending this far onto the map with only 2 carriers. Excuse me. Well, I guess there's actually like 1 Corruptor here for the Zerg, so it's gonna work out. Oh, there's the rest of the Corruptors. Archon gets picked off on the ground. Good target firing from the Zerg. Another charge lot run by is going to be intercepted, but these Broodlords don't move fast enough to actually intercept them. Snap needs some Lings running around to catch these Aaron Zealots. Zealots are going to crash into the spine. Looks like they'll get 2, maybe. There's the Lings. Snap takes a 6th base. Magnath has a 5th. Yoink! 1 carrier dead. The Inglings roll forward, huge storms out of Magnath to kill every single one of them. Feedback on the Viper. I don't know, Kev. Oh no, the Archons are... Ah! The Archons sent a shot into the Broodlings, so the Corruptors are going to be able to live for now, but the Interceptors finish the job. That's going to leave the Broodlords quite vulnerable. They're trying to deal as much damage as they can before they get picked off, cornering the Immortals. Snap has lost a significant amount of his army, and this is an expensive army to replace. His carriers trade out Interceptors, which cost virtually nothing. Hey, it's Mass Zergling out of Snap. He had 1100 gas. I don't feel like this was the correct decision. Zerglings aren't very good against Interceptors. They also aren't very good against Archons or Charge Lots. And oh man, these Archons are wrecking the Corruptors from the ground. Snap doesn't have a big enough economy to continue in this game. GG is called. Magnath. In the top left of Triton, as the pink Protoss, it's Magnath. And in the bottom right, as the orange Zerg, it's Snap. So, we are doing this on the old map pool. Which, let's see if I can remember. Eternal Empire Zen, Triton Simulacrum, World of Sleepers, and I can't remember the other two for the life of me. Not like this. Snap's going for a pool first. Magnath's dropped a Forge. Magnath is straight up held here. It would take some huge mistakes from Snap to not hold this cannon rush. But it's not going to be a hook cannon rush from Magnath. It's going to be a proxy robo. Probe goes down. It's going to scout. Timing on the pool. But Magnath has established his proxy. There's two cannons here. Robo is soon to follow in those cannons' footsteps. Once again, I'd like to shout out Cam running this league. Someone who admins a lot of tournaments myself. None even close to as big in scale as this one. I can attest to the fact that Kamarill's put in a lot of work, making this a well-balanced, well-seated, excellent community. So, shout out to him. Oh no, the roaches aren't shooting. The Adept! The Adept is going to get 2 kills, 3 kills before it goes down. It's a lot more damage than needed to be done. Or, than Snap needed to allow. Allow it he did. Vile's going to start working on the shield battery energy. It's not a proxy robo, it's a proxy Stargate. With a fleet beacon! This is proxy Void Ray? Okay. Yeah, I can't say that I've seen this in a couple years. Against a Zerg, at least. Against a Terran or something, sure, but... Void Ray's gonna pop. Unfortunately, there are, like, close to 3 transfuses on the Queens. Okay, it is gonna be Tempest. But this Tempest is taking its sweet old time on getting here. There's where some money biles here from Snap. He's very close to breaking his proxy. I think he actually has enough to just bum rush into the... Well, there's only 2 cannons. Okay. Well, I think that window might have closed a little bit because of his, these 2 shield batteries finish. Well, okay, that's a cannon. There's 1 full energy shield battery. 2 more are about to pop. No, he didn't commit, so he just bled off some lings. Magnath has 2 Tempests out, and this is looking a lot scarier. I think Snap might have been too afraid of this at the beginning. He didn't commit again! He keeps having these opportunities to totally break the proxy, and he just can't seem to make himself push down the ramp. Another Tempest is about to finish for Magnath. He's focusing down the Queen with Transfuse. He gets the kill on the Queen with Transfuse. Magnath keeps 1 Queen in the back, keep injecting his main hatch. He takes out the forward cannons, and all these shield batteries are out of energy. But another shield battery hits the field. Just a Snap tries to push out. I hope he's not trying to put out. I hope this isn't how Snap works. Bad joke. Queen Ravager is going to break the proxy. No, no. Bile whiffed on the pylon. It didn't hit the pylon. The proxy's still here. There's a chance for this 3rd Tempest. It's like a cold chance in hell. Okay, no, it's not going to get out. At least not for now. Oh, no. There goes the Stargate. Oh, no. Snap is counterattacking. This is a bad idea. These Tempests can actually just kite the Ravager across the map. He could be, like, buying time for a 3rd hatch. If I had to describe Snap this game, it would be non-committal. He's not committing. He doesn't commit to morphing the Ravagers to buy time for the rest to get across the map. He's not committing to killing the proxy. And this is over. Well, this attack is over. Maybe not the game. Magnath has another Stargate at home. He's going to start up another Fist. And this is an impenetrable fortress. He's going to kill off his own pylon, which is going to make it a little bit less impenetrable. But that's exactly what I was talking about. Tempests are just kiting the Ravagers. Tempests are on the path. Fortunately, Snap doesn't have a lair yet, and Snap is running low on queens. He didn't keep producing them. Magnath is going to bully his way into the 2nd base of the Zerg. Snap's trying to take a 3rd base, but he's not going to hold this natural. There's a Spire on the way. It would take huge misplay from Magnath, and by misplay I mean not shooting energy bolts at things with his Tempest for like a solid minute. And he's shooting things with his Tempest Energy Bolt, so he's gonna be quite fine. Drones are... Oh, no, no, no! The Spire's gonna go down! Found the Spire! He's gonna snipe the Spire! There's no saving the Spire. This is Slay the Spire. You thought these guys were in a game of StarCraft? No, it's Slay the Spire. And that Spire has certainly been slain. Another couple planes get picked off. Some lanes ineffectually splash into the cannons. They will all die. There's nothing to grant high ground vision for the Ravagers. They have to walk into the cannon fire. 8 drones fall. I do not blame Snap for not leaving at all. Not even a little bit. There's money on the line. Status on the line. And there's Liquipedia rankings on the line. Second Spire is not going to finish either. I don't think. It might finish, but it's going to be picked off with him. The Tempest refocused. They refocused on the Queen. No! Magnath, why you do this? The Spire is going to finish. Snap has time to make 5 Corruptors. That's all he needs. Against 2 Tempests. 3 even. Magnath recalls his initial 2 Tempest. He's gonna walk this one home, I guess. And Snap is still in this game. And by still in this game, I mean he has 3 bases up against a 2-base Protoss. He's evening the worker count back up. And he's safe against these Tempests for now. These Tempests are going to take a while to get back over across the field and start damaging the Zerg again. So, plenty of time has been bought for Snap to recover. Magnath knows it. He's going into Twilight Council, and I would assume we're going to see a third quite soon. Another. This is like the 4th Spire from Snap, I think. +1 on the way for Magnath. Magnath sends out a hallucinated Phoenix Scout. Magnath is just... I figured he would switch into more of a ground-based army, but no, there's just like a single High Templar here, a couple sentries. Okay, there's a second High Temp. Yeah, it's gonna become an Archon. And +1 ground is a pretty big investment if you're gonna keep going air toss. Just like 3 Stalkers. I'm sure Magnath will warp in more units. He has the infrastructure. A few gateways on the field. Ten mutas coming out for Snap! What? +1 on the way for them. I don't know, Kev. Not with this many Void Rays. Not with these cannons. Not with these shield batteries, bro. I mean, I guess there's angles where the mutas can do damage behind the main mineral line, but the probes aren't going to die necessarily. They're just going to pull back to the cannons, and any time will be played. There's only 6 mineral patches there anyway. The natural... Yeah, there's a line of cannons down here, just not in the mineral patch. But Archons are on the field here as well. Carriers are going to be on the field, and this is so much gas. This is so much gas. Nine probes do go down. Snap finally drops a Hydra Den at the 16.5-minute mark. So, I'm going to switch from play-by-play to analyst caster. I feel like the Hydras would have been a better call a while ago. Does Magnath have Storm out? He does have Storm now. It's going to be hard for Snap to get Hydras out in great numbers right now. He's really invested in the Corruptors, in the Muta. Oh my god, the Muta are on move command! They're going to go down for free, or at least several of them are. Only 4 will crash into Magnath's third base, and there's another cannon here. Defend. Snap has quite the Corruptor Cloud. I mean, he does have the superior economy, helped in large part by the Muta picking off 12 probes. See, I was trying to compliment you, Muta, and then you just do that. Huge engagement happening outside Snap's second base. The Archons did so much splash damage to the Corruptors. They're a little bit scared to engage. I think they still could take down the air army, but they would almost certainly die to the Archons in the process, and that's what Snap's worried about. Does lead off a hatch, and he's lost a lot of his worker lead. I think what we're going to see now is Magnath transitioning into a mostly ground army. Snap's moving into Hydra, and terrible, terrible splash damage is going down on those Hydra. The Corruptors are moving across the map. I guarantee you Snap's moving out to Acid Spray, Magnath's Nexus, or some of Magnath's production, but 2 bases have now fallen for Snap. GG is called. Magnath. In the bottom right corner, as the pink toss, it's Magnath. And in the top left, as the orange Zerg, it's Snap XD. Magnath is up 2-0 in this series. Both these players seem really, 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 really solid. Just a couple mistakes here and there. Is Magnath going to go Forge first once again? No, he throws down a gateway this time. Snap goes for a pull first. And is actually going to have his hatch pretty heavily delayed. Snap needs to send that drone to the other, or to his third, like, immediately. We can get the expo. Down it goes. Only 2 Lings coming out for Snap. I guess this is just a safer pool, and gonna take a quick third, okay? Being forced to take your third location as your second base can be a little bit disadvantageous if your opponent chooses to go Adepts. You just have a little bit less creep spread to defend. Queens have a harder time getting around slowly. Magnath gets down a Stargate. Is going to be Adepts, of course, that go out to harass for the inevitable Oracle. First Adept has fallen, but Snap should be able to sneak out 3-ish drone kills. Excuse me, Magnath should be able to sneak out 3-ish drone kills. Snap had a little bit of trouble defending that. 2 more Adepts on the way for Magnath, and Oracle is finishing up back home. Robotics facility on the way. And it's going to be a Phoenix follow-up here from our pink toss, so really similar to what we saw in game number 1. Six drones getting picked off. In the top right of Zen, as the pink toss, it's Magnath. And in the bottom left, as the orange Zerg, it's Snap. For a long while, it looked like Magnath was going to dominate Snap and clean sweep the series, but Snap proved me wrong. We're going to get into game number 4. Magnath opens Gateway. Snap is going pool first once again. Gator is asking, has Magnath cannon rushed yet? Yes, he has cannon rushed twice. A little bit of a delay on Snap's second base. A little bit of a delay on mining time. Well, I would not be surprised at all to see Snap go Ro8 Ravager on this map. He keeps going pool first time and time again, and then never really takes advantage of the strength of that opener, which is, you know, obviously you can get quicker Lings onto the field and be in your opponent's base. Or at least get like 6 links out and shut down your opponent's scouting. He will do so a little bit. I don't think he's going to be able to corner this pro. Yeah, Magnath's paying attention. Oh! Okay, I stand corrected. Magnath sends out an adept. Robotics facility is being made back at home. And Snap has not taken a third base 3 minutes into this game. Only one worker goes down to depth. Snap can do what he wants now. Scouting has been shut down for just a little bit. Twilight count goes down for Magnath. Snap is going into Lair. This is a very late third base. Snap. He's going to get supply block from that scouting OB off as well. Going to hurt him a little bit. Roachhorn going down. And Magnath appears to be going into charge and into Immortals. An extra couple gateways thrown down for Magnath. Roach speed on the way for Snap. And if I were a betting man, I think Snap's gonna sit between 40-45 workers-ish and go for a massive... Why didn't he kill off the gateway? Why did he kill off the cyber core? Magnath, what are you doing? Oh no. So Magnath can no longer make stalkers or sentries. And he's not remaking the cyber core either. He just hardwalls himself in again with another gateway. This is like Magnath burning his ships. He's like, alright guys, we're just gonna spam the Z key. Who needs gas? Who needs stalkers? Who needs sentries? The Zealots crash into the Roach. Snap is trying to kite back, take as little damage from the melee units and from the Immortals behind as he can. Snap's going to move forward, bully the Immortals back, but charge lots are collapsing in on the remaining Ravager. Queen gets shut down. Roachhorn falls. Charge lots take out the Queen. And it's important to note, Snap is now injecting on one base, even though he still has a fully operational 2-base economy. And I think Magnath finally cracks Snap here. Snap's backed into a corner, which he wants to be. He wants to limit the surface area of these Zealots as much as he possibly can. However, there's just not enough firepower here. He can't engage that Immortal. And Snap's last line of defense falls. He ran some Lings by to tap at the wall, but this is a 1-base Zerg against a 2-base Protoss. $54 army supply to 18. Magnath moves up the ramp. He takes out the final queen. There's no more injects for this Zerg. Lings break in on the other side, but Magnath has so much army supply. In on creep. In on the lair. The final roaches are being picked off. The final drones are going down. Snap fights to the last, but it's not enough. GG! As Magnath takes the series 3-1 and moves on to the round of 4 in the Kamarill Starleague Season 6.